teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Burnstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And he's got it again. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, he gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. It's a quick tackle to spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. On the move now. Touchdown, ASU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out time in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Sticking with the running game. Breaking free at midfield. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it in the open. Broken tackle, still going. Bursts into space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. There was no catching it that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the tailback's got it again. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Handoff running right. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. make it complete over the middle. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. On the run, it's Allen.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings it down at the 26. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. On the run, it's Allen. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Sun Devils. No chance to catch him there.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes off in a bootleg. Gets rid of it on the move. The tight end has got it. That picks up the first down. Spotted at the 39.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks free. Who's in the clear? They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Here's a screw pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. With the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They'll try the right here. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, ASU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. We're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Keller. They can't stop him. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Took contact on the throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Gaines. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And there's the handoff. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's second and 9 from the 26. Throwing off play action. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Zips it down the middle. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Arizona State offense onto the field. And the running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense with some pre-snap motion. Back's got it again. Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now the handoff. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I like the call here, 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Ball handed off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And it falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Hits into space at the 50. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Touchdown, ASU. And the route is on. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point goes up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Military stop.
Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. It's a draw play. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. And it's caught. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Well, this defense defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun handoff here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside look. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
The Sun Devils churn out another first down.
Unlock. Get set.
Leaning on the run game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control. And
headed to the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly. It's desperation time. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The offense really clicking here. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. First down and 10 now.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Gaines. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So an important play now in this football game. 4th and long from the 48. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a late deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
22, water.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.